What's up, guys? Last night, the Knicks they lost to OKC, and you know why they lost. We made some errors in the last 5 minutes of the game, and a great team like OKC they took advantage of that, man. Then they spread the floor on a fast break. They had like four guys that can shoot 3 pointers at a you know great percentage. So of course, Shy, the alien, he scored 33. He's shot 28, no, 26 shots, made 12, 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Mikal Bridges was our highest scorer. He shot 19 field goals, made 10. Did not go to the line at all. The dude got to do a little bit more fadeaway shots, baby, because that's hitting. Uh, Carl Town, Carl Anthony Towns is beasting on rebounds, dogs. 18 defensive rebounds, 22 total, 4 offensive. And then Isaiah Hartstein, which is probably the main reason the OKC paid him to come to the team. He had 14 total boards, 12 defensive, 2 offensive. And then the assists, Shy, baby. He had 7 assists, man, 2 turnovers. Jalen Brunson, he played. He had 9 assists and 3 turnovers. Now, of course, our guys are playing a lot of minutes, man. Check this out, bro. The Knicks need to find a way to get some bench players in the mix more often and play maybe 3 or 4 minutes of every quarter. But let me go to these full stats here, my G. Bridges 41 minutes. Anobi 43 minutes. Towns 42 minutes. Brunson 40 minutes. Hart 44 minutes. You know what I mean? The only dude that played 14 minutes was Landry Shamet off the bench. I mean, Payne did 8, and then Precious, he also played 8 minutes, but I think Precious needs to play more, like 12 minutes, to give some of these big dudes some rest, man. We didn't play Sims. Like, where you at, babe? McBride, he was a game time decision. I got you, man. But Golick, man, this is when you gotta put that dude in and say, yo, sit over there, man. See if you hit some threes for us. He has a shot. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. They don't believe in him or something. And we ain't even putting in Topping. Dog, he could be he's athletic, man. He can make something happen. But if you don't give him the opportunity, how we gonna know? You know what I mean? Knicks fans, we gotta do something about that, dogs. Because, it's nice to see Towns score 17, 22 boards, but, he was 7 for 13 from the field. He didn't even shoot a 3-pointer, dogs. That's so weird, man. He didn't even shoot a 3-pointer. So, man, it's the turnovers, bro, at the end of the game. If we didn't make those errors, I believe we would have won, baby, by 1 point. I mean, we had a good lead on them at half, the third quarter and everything. Let's break that down real quick. This is box score over here, you know what I'm saying? So, look, tight game after the first quarter, 33-30 Thunder. And then we took a nice jump and we tightened up on defense. It was 36-21 in that second quarter, You know what I'm saying? Then in the third quarter, the Thunder made a run. It ended up being 26-22 at the end of the third quarter in points. But then the Knicks couldn't score 9 in the fourth, man. We only scored 19 points in the fourth. If we would have scored, 28? I think we would have won that game, right? Because we lost by 10, but, free throws at the end, whatever. The Thunder scored 37 points in the fourth quarter. So they scored over 30 in the first and the last. That's diesel right there, my G. So, it's okay. Our 9-game win streak is over. I think that the Knicks, can start another one. It's all good. But it's the bench to me. To me, it's like, dogs, these dudes is pros, babe. They might not be as nice as our starters. I got you, because then they would be starting, of course. But we need the bench, man. Tibbs, si tú me oyes, loco. The bench, man. Just give them more minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? You gave 8 minutes to these two dudes, 13 to the other dude, right? So you got to get at least two more guys in the mix. I know McBride would have played, maybe 8 minutes as well. But we need Kolick in there, B. I don't know about y'all, man, but maybe I see some, like, he's like a Stockton almost over there, man. But, Stockton's a Hall of Famer, B. We might have some type of jewel with this kid, man. I don't know, man. I see something. I'm not a coach. I never coached nobody. I never made the high school team. Yo soy mierda when it comes to basketball. But what I see, yeah, that dude is nice, man. And I know Payne is a veteran, and he's not going to turn the ball over. Actually, let's look at that. What did Payne do for us from the bench? No points. Shot it once. 2 personal fouls. So he didn't even turn the ball over, man. I mean, I don't have that stat here, and ESPN doesn't show that, but it is what it is, babe. The Knicks almost won. That's how I look at it, because we gotta, tighten up. The last 5 minutes, man, we had a chance, bro. It was close. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about last night's game, man. New York Knicks, baby. All right, guys, a little change of the gear here, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm wearing my Blue Jays hat today, because I'm a Blue Jay fan, dog. That's me, son. And I'll give you my reason. When I was growing up in the 90s, the Blue Jays had Dominicans on the baseball team. Dominicans. Straight up, son. I used to collect baseball cards, so I knew all the Latinos where they at, what teams they were. And unfortunately, the Yankees had a few guys, but then Dominicans on the team besides A-Rod and Cano, we didn't last too long over there, babe. You know what I'm saying? And during the Madeline days, name me the Dominicans that used to play. Leave me a comment if you know, Yankee fans. You know what I'm saying? When Don Mattingly played before Derek Jeter got on the squad, how many Dominicans were there? Leave me a comment, babe. Educate me, dogs. I know I'm hands down sports, babe. But a local. You know what I mean? That's why I like this team, son. And I've always been a team, Jerseys is hard for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Toronto's a beautiful city. The stadium is dope. They even, they made the upgrades. That's what's up. I've never been there myself, but one day I log. Now, as you can see the image behind me, my G. Fox Sports, MLB. They got these projections here, 2025 World Series odds. I don't think they got this from Vegas, because where the hell are the Yankees at? Come on, dogs. If the Dodgers is plus 400, then the Yankees got to be what? Plus 350? I don't know, my G. I don't see him on this list, man. I had to look at this list like 3 times because, I can't see well no more. Todo viejo. Pero loco, the Blue Jays, yo, son, you really think the Blue Jays gonna have an odd? I mean, yo, son, that shouldn't even be there, B. I'm telling you, my G. And the Blue Jays ain't ready, son. I mean, last year, man. I mean, come on. Yeah, there was some injuries, but we can't count on that. We can't go by that. You know what I'm saying? Your starting pitching, they're good pitchers too, man. But they ain't producing, babe. They ain't producing. And then our superstars start off all slow, and it's like, it's like 2 months after the All-Star game, and this is when you want to pick it up. Come on, babe. It's over, son. Well, I mean, the Braves, they're gonna get their boy back. That looks good. I mean, the Phillies, I was rooting for the Phillies last year, man. I was like, yo, this team can make it happen. The Orioles, I would love to see the Orioles if they can make it to the World Series. Them Astros, B, they're always in the mix. How many World Series they won? They got some dynasty shit going on over there, B. I know, don't take off the jersey, you know what I'm saying? But now Soto is on the Mets. So, they're over here. They get plus 1,400, on the odds for the Mets. The Padres, who even the Dodgers said the Padres were the best team in the league towards the end of the season, and they didn't want to face them. Yeah, they beat them. It's all good, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I, the Padres, man, they got some players, man. And they're racking up. So they're gonna be a threat. The Rangers just they won the World Series like 2 years ago, but I think they're going. Those guys are like, yeah, we won, son. We good, son. Let's just have fun and play baseball. If we win, we win. We lose, we lose. Yeah, whatever, B. I'm still paid. And then we got the Mariners, B. Come on, man. The Mariners, an odds to win the World Series. I know you got. We haven't started the season. I understand, B. They picked up some pieces here and there, G. But there's some teams on this list that you're like, dogs. There's no way they're not even sniffing the playoffs, man. I would love to see the Mariners go far. That franchise has never won a World Series. Let me see here. The Padres have never won a World Series. Yeah, and that's about it. Those are the only two teams on this list that haven't won a World Series, man. That's about it, son. But I tell you, man, for me to see my Jays plus 700, I'm not an odds guy, but the Dodgers could repeat, so that's why it's plus 400. You educate me, y'all gamblers. Y'all educate me, son. Yo no sé nada de esto. You let me know. It just seems like these numbers is telling me that you're giving the Braves, the Jays, and the Dodgers kind of the same odds of winning the World Series, or is it just they might make an appearance? Yo, you let me know, man. Hands Down Sports. Estamos aquí.